Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Okay, I'm lighting rosemary and sage going. Okay, my wrist is okay, so itching. I got messages, downloads, and I was trying to go back and forth if I really wanted to sit here and put this message out to the collective or just keep it to myself and then just see if it comes out in a reading. And I was like, after they made me, like I told you, I always go back and look at all my readings after I do my readings. And my Libra reading, there was some, it was a certain part of the Libra reading whenever I was trying to hear, when I was hearing my guides, I said, like, okay, they want me to say, if you're a reader, right, and you're a tarot reader, right, and you are somebody, or even if you're not a tarot reader and you just a psychic, because not all psychics read tarot cards, medium or whatever, the ones of y'all that can hear, no, some people that read tarot, they go off of energy, they just go off of feeling, they don't actually hear, have that sixth sense of hearing the ancestors or your guides. They're just doing it more off of emotion or what them studying the cards. So for the ones of y'all that can actually hear, you know, whenever you start getting messages from these, your guides, your ancestors, your masculine or feminine or whoever's guides that you're reading, as far as the viewer of, you're giving, whoever you're giving the messages, the energies that you're pulling, right? You're going to start hearing the dignities telling on karmic energy. And what I mean by that is that your ancestors, while they're in the spiritual realm, they have grabbed a hold of like some dignities. Let's say if they took some of them hostage, some of them are hostage and some of them are free will. So this is where, remember, if you have been on my channel for a while, I said that there were going to be some karmic energies that are going to be turning good. And this includes this situation when it comes to these dignities. They also want me to go back to Bird Box. When that guy, and I keep getting Bird Brain and Bird Box and, you know, the songs of the lyrics that I keep hearing. And I know once I start hearing that bird, they always make me go back to the Bird Box. And it's very significant when it comes to the energies that's getting ready to surface the whole world collective, that these dignities that are wanting to get on the good foot are the ones of your ancestors that have captured, where let's say if they are doing shit, if they over there torturing the motherfuckers, I don't know what your ancestors is over there doing to these dignities, but I know some of them are captured, and then some of them are free will, where they're coming in and just telling what these karmics are doing. So whenever you're doing your readings, you'll start hearing them say, I did what I did. And when they are saying I did magic or I did this, that's the dignities that these karmics were calling upon that are actually, like, if your ancestors caught them, because some of them is on that bullshit where they trying to take you out regardless, and then some of your ancestors possibly caught them and they're sitting there and they're going through, like, there's spiritual warfare in the spiritual realm, and then there's spiritual warfare in the 3D. I don't know how else to explain this shit, right? So that's why I said I didn't want to come out and tell this message, but they said that the ones that will understand, because everybody does not talk to their ancestors or talk to the guides, and you understand when you are hearing them. This time you're going to hear people say what I did, and when they say what I did, it's that dignity that these karmics called upon, that either your ancestors, grabbed a hold of in the spiritual realm are these people, these dignities are coming as free will, because you could be a bloodline that has a good connection to the Egyptians. Again, you're finding out the United States is Egypt, and it's not what they painted this picture to be. So now, since they're putting all this information out, and like I said, everybody's on this time frame, and in the bird box, he said that the Egyptians thought that the dignities would do this. So if you have that in your bloodline, when these ancestors, you, like I said, your ancestors' blood lineage goes strong. These motherfuckers, your ancestors that first touched the earth with you, soul and spirit, all the way through, every century that are over here protecting you, not just your grandma, your great grandma. These is a long line of lineages of these ancestors that have been waiting to play their role, even if you don't even know who this ancestor is. So they have the availability to grab onto these dignities in a different way than what your grandma can and all this stuff, because they've been here for a while and they know how to deal with it. So they're working at like I said, Care Bear stare. They want me to keep saying this Care Bear shit, and I'm going to keep saying this Care Bear stare shit when it comes to breaking down all this evil shit is way deeper. And like I said, for the viewer that did send me that video from that one lady that I posted in my community board, which her name was San. I think her name is San. She said, you and your Care Bear crew. And she did that video 5 months ago. And so, like I said, she said, you and other people that know what's going on is going to eliminate and break down this system the way that it's supposed to be. And so, like I said, for the ones of you that can hear your ancestors, they're getting ready to break it. They're getting ready to go up one step a notch. Okay. And again, for the ones of y'all that are not scared of your ancestors, you've been put in that place, in that position for a reason, that you have these gifts that other people don't got. Okay. But you're going to start hearing these dignities saying what I did. Right. And when they start saying what I did or what I did, that's the dignity that either your ancestor caught or they're coming free will. And I guess they're going to be able to tell you if it's somebody that they caught, and you're gonna feel the energy. They're gonna show you different types of energy. So like I said, they taking it a one step up. So it's something that possibly I have never experienced either. So we getting ready to go through this test phase when it comes to these dignities that are getting on the good foot, right? That are not wanting to be a part of this bullshit when it comes to trying to eliminate all these different races. And not all dignities are bad dignities either. So you got to think about that too. There's a lot of people that are dignities because they were lost souls, and if they were the ones that was mass murderers and all that stuff, of course their dignity energy is going to be different when they cross over to the spiritual realm. So they're also they want me to talk, they're saying like Lucifer. They put out the TV series with Lucifer for a reason. And what was her name? That one demon that was good and bad, but she still valued as, human beings' feelings and all. What was her name? It started with an M. They're saying, think about her when you're thinking about these demons that's fighting this 3D reality, that are actually walking the earth just like you are, with these gods and these pharaohs and these sleep angels, maze, and these sleep angels, and then the ones that's also in the spiritual realm that's fighting on the other end that you can't see. So there's some demons that are actually on the good foot too, right? Because they want to be able to exist, right? So like I said, so everybody's in this process of realigning, and like I told you, free will is getting ready to it's getting ready to kick up another notch. Okay, so that's the message that I got for them. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I said, okay, I know what you're talking about. With me being Isis, and like he said in Bird Box, he said that the Egyptians knew that the dignities would latch on and do this stuff. So like I said, we're at that time. So I was just like, okay, I'm here. I'm going to put the message out there. The ears that, like I said, if you build it, they will come. So the ones of y'all that know what the fuck going on, because your ancestors already got you a soldier to do this, and you already know you're gonna just fall in with not like it's gonna fall into a place for you more easier than you think it is, right? So that's what the message that I have. I do want to use just to pull the energies, just to see, because like I said, the only deck that I have when it comes to some shit like this, I was like, what deck can I use when it comes to dignities and stuff? But they were like, just grab your Isis Oracle deck, and I was like, all right, because they were like, there's certain things that's in the phrases and the paragraphs when it comes to this book, and they kind of talk about this, and I said, okay, whatever. I'm just going to follow what y'all say, right? So the song that's on right now is Angles by Wale. So they're going to get ready to kick it up a notch for the ones of y'all that are 6 cents. $143 in the chat. We got 66 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Enter the chambers of healing. And I knew it. I was like, okay. I said, the only card that I can sit there and think about this shit would be the Scorpion card. I was like, if the Scorpion card come out, okay, then I understand this shit. I gotta go back to Scorpion King, and I'll be damned. That was the second card that came out. Enter the chambers of healings. The door is getting ready to open. Power over 7 Scorpios. It says healing in the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. It says power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Yeah, industry baby coming on. Let's go. Y'all, we finna take this shit to a whole nother level. And this is for the champion. Let's go. If you build it, they will come. Cornfield. Funny how you said it was the end, yo. So that means that our ancestors took back a hold of the dignities. Run from nothing, dog. Get you some. Tell them that the break is over. Hell yes, let's go. Abundance of, what is it? Sortis. It says stellar blessings of the crystal goddess of abundance. During Scorpio season. So this is the best time for this happen. So this doorway, this pathway is getting ready to activate. And they did say for the ones that are starseeds, this is going to be very significant for you because they're going to kick it up a notch. Like, you know how they use The Rock, right, for the Scorpion King. So you know how The Rock, regardless of what movie he plays, he's this fierce warrior, right? If he's a cop, he's a warrior. That's a cop, right? So that's the energy that you're going to be in, right? That's another reason why Dwayne Johnson is like in the public right now, because of who he is and what energy he holds when it comes to pyramid energy, and then who his ancestors are. So like I told you, each one of us are set in position to help push a certain energy, regardless if we don't know what the fuck's going on in the spiritual realm. We going through this shit, like I said, where the doors closed and you blindfolded and you just going with it, right? Even though if it's something that's unknown and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Just know that. So this right here, power over 7 scorpions. Let me read this. It says, you are being initiated into the majestic of conjuring to have the power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken words. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then magic any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. So like I said, they getting ready to turn this shit up a notch for you ones that actually can hear them. So like I said, if your ancestors have grabbed a hold of these motherfuckers, they have no choice but to surrender to your vibration, right? Now, like I said, now you're going to understand when it says, what I did. Now I get what they're saying I did. And you're not to be judgmental to these dignities, even if your ancestors grabbed a hold of them, right? You are not to be judgmental when these dignities tell you what they did, even if your ancestors have them as captive, right? Is what I'm hearing. It says the Lady Isis teaches the art of conjuring and being able to use will and word to gain domain over lower vibrational energies. We must be careful to use this gift with compassion, respect, and love. Using words with care and firmness will bring great healing into your life. You are guided to become aware of power of your words and to realize that they are becoming very effective as healing instruments. The lady was able to cause this poison of seven Scorpios to yield to. So it could be 7 dignities that is getting ready to work in your favor. Whoever is the viewer that's walking in this walking in the light of this energy is what they were wanting me to say. So because you're in this energy and these lower vibrational forces cannot withstand your energy, right? So like I told you, okay, so I just heard. So let's just say whenever these, like you, some of y'all are getting ready to have the ability to judge spirits. Okay. And again, you got to be non-judgmental when it comes to the judging these spirits. So like I said, I don't even know where they're getting ready to take us, because like I said, this is a new door that has never been opened before. So somebody's really gonna be in their Mata shoes for real, okay? Regardless, you don't got to be a motherfucking Libra or any of that, because like I said, you are connected and you have this gift for a reason, right? So I feel like this is where it's like the Malta energy is getting ready to get reversed, right? And then also the dignities are judged as well. So let's say if we won, again, the enemies, regardless if these are 3D enemies, 3D reality enemies, are spiritual enemies, they all are judged too, is what I'm getting from this, okay? It says her healing intent by naming them and dominating their poison. So that's them ancestors that have been waiting forever to name these motherfucking dignities and these demons, because they the only ones that know these names and you don't know them because you've been brainwashed and stuff. So you got these ancestors over here caught in the 3D, in the spiritual realm, calling these motherfuckers out by their name. So again, that's another reason why your vibration energy is higher than a lot of other people, because your ancestors, which is going to be the Egyptians, going to know these motherfuckers' real names and call them by their name. Yeah, they out of there, bro. They out of there. She did so out of compassion to save the life of a young boy. Okay, so this is just this. Okay, in this story lies a mystery of her conjuring art that awakenings in you. To name the poison requires careful and clear assessments. If you judge or resent really knowing it, you are unlikely to be able to actually name or therefore gain power over the poison. If you stay curious, detached, and compassionate, your perception and ability to wield the power that comes with the ability to accurately name something will increase. So like I told you, don't be fair. It says don't be jealous, don't be resentment, don't bring fear or guilt whenever this door of opportunity opens to you, right? So let's just say, now this makes me go back to whenever that, I don't know what reading it was that I did, and that card that came out said the children of the corn is getting ready to activate. So this all ties into favor for this, because if you see there's this little kid right here, and then you see Isis right here with this child. So like I told you, if these kids are reincarnated as demons and dignities that are supposed to negatively affect the world, these ancestors are getting ready to start calling these kids by their name to reverse and counteract whatever these kids are ready to be activated to do. It says the lunar queen. So we just have this fucking new moon that's just taking place in Scorpio. So yeah, bro, everything is aligned in the right way. And then you got the dark mysteries. It says she of the crystal crescent, and it says enter the chambers of the dark goddess. Boom. You got chambers here, so they finna open the doors to y'all. Don't be scared. Live life dangerously, because you getting ready to have a key to something that nobody else got a key to. Temple of the Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chambers. Again, the Queen of Heaven. Blessings from the Divine Empress of the Sky. So I feel like this is getting ready to activate for a lot of y'all, especially the ones of y'all that are star seeds that can fucking, because guess what? They even gonna kick it up a notch for you, because they know your ass is ready to activate and be like a mystical motherfucker for real. Because y'all starseed ones are really the ones that are like, let's say, just know it, for you to be reincarnated as a starseed, bro, that is, that's better than having a twin flame motherfucking position. I'm sorry to tell people. And then if you a twin flame that is a starseed, you divinely put that way for a reason. Just know that. You cannot just imagine the things that you getting ready to do. And I'm going to go ahead and end this reading, but I just wanted to put this message out there because like I told y'all, this shit right here is getting ready to get real. It's getting ready to step up a notch. Like I said, new moon in Scorpio is today, ain't it today? I think it's today, ain't it today? Yeah, so lunar queen, that's lunar represents moon, and then you got scorpion. So this is taking place today. A lot of y'all getting ready to go into activation today. There could be some shit that y'all gonna see in the world. Let's say if there is any of these kids that's getting ready to activate before this shift kicks in, depending on different sectors, you could be seeing some kids doing some shit that they's not supposed to, killing their parents and things like that. But like I said, just know it's a chain reaction for everybody else to kick in, right? So like I said, there's going to be some situations, just so you know that this is what's going on, and that's that trigger moment for you. Okay, these motherfucking kids is activating, just like Rasha said. Okay, so my ancestors told me, and if you start hearing them dignities, and that's when you like, oh, it's Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous time. Okay, so 246 in the chat, we 121 likes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and then I will be back in a minute to do another zodiac reading. I love y'all. Y'all be safe.